Anyway, so like I said, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna play. It's a Saturday night. I'm ready to just relax, and just kind of vibe, you know. I hope you guys have been having a good Saturday. Let's why don't we just jump straight into it? And as you can see here, I have not finished the Tomb Raider or the Midgar DLCs because I did the Lara Croft Mansion, and that took me 4 hours. Now, I think part of that is because that was my first time playing the game, because I'm an idiot and I jumped into the deep end of the pool. I was like, you know what? I've never played Power Wash Sim. Let's clean the Croft Mansion straight out the gate. It was a learning experience. The Midgar DLC, what do we have left in there? If I was to look, so we're on the energy exhibit. I might do that later. And I didn't use the higher end washers. Yeah, there's a number of factors. Actually, before we get into the levels, so like if I come in here, this is the only thing, like I can't even get this yet because I'm not rank 15, and I'm guessing that by playing through the regular career I would have had everything that I needed, but it's fine. You know, we've gotten by so far. We've gotten by so far. And there's nothing else I can buy here right now. We have all this equipment, so yeah. One of these days, I will probably play through the main game, but I'll probably just do that on my own. I'm not gonna stream playing through the main game. Took 5 hours, yeah, gotten by. Okay, so how long, if you think you're on the last level of the SpongeBob DLC, how long has it taken you? Like, how long has it taken you to get through what you've done so far? All right, so our first level is Conch Street. What? It is a power washer. Boy, we're glad you're here. It took you a few hours for the entire thing. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how much I'm gonna actually get through. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing or if I'll just do a little bit of it, but you know, I'm not stressed about it. We're just here to hang out. We all woke up this morning to find our house is completely covered in dirt and none of us can figure out how. Absolutely nothing happened last night except for the surprise birthday party for my pet snail, Gary. I love this. It was amazing. Everyone showed up, even the tube worms from Rock Bottom, and the sea monkeys, and Dennis. We probably made the most mess by anyone ever, but we definitely cleaned up afterwards, or did I fall asleep and dream that bit? Anyway, our neighbor Squidward blames us, because of course. He says that if his house isn't clean by the time he gets home from making comedy history at the gala, then he'll do something that we'll all regret. If you can clean all 3, we'll give you all the Krabby Patties you can eat. I'm sure Mr. Krabs won't mind. Maybe. I love it. What's up, Fio? Yes, we're cleaning up something. SpongeBob had a questionable party, apparently. Oh my god. I'm loving this already. I haven't even done anything. Is this the bubble stand? Please. Please tell me. It is. Holy shit, that was kind of loud. We have a text from Patrick. I think the dirt came here because it wanted to. Is the water really loud, or was that just me? It could be my headphones. I'm already sold. They put the fucking bubble stand in it. Is that loud? That feels like it's really loud. Thank you, this side. Can't get louder than that. All right, well, why don't we turn this down then? So, was it loud? Yeah, it was definitely loud. Why is the water... Okay, look at the water volume, though. The water volume is, like, right here. I guess we'll just slide that down. Let's see. Oh, there we go. And you can barely hear it. Is that an okay level, or should I turn it up a little bit? I don't know why it was like that. Anyway, the fact that the bubble stand is here, that makes me happy. Yeah. 25 cents. Oh my god. That's perfect. Wait. Did I just hear Gary? I thought I heard him meowing. Anyway. Bring it around town. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up just a hair. Just a smidge. Let's try this. That seems maybe a little better. I do like to hear the water.
Not me.
Meowdy! What's up, Dizzy? I'm already loving this DLC simply because we have the bubble stand. Also, I need to change one other thing. Let's turn the footsteps up. Hold on. That's a nice detail. That's a nice detail. I'm definitely hearing Gary inside the house. How do I crouch again? There we go. Alright, so this side said he did almost the whole thing already, and it only took a few hours. Wait until you see the— wait, there's a cutscene? Like there's an ending scene? Are you talking about like after you've cleaned it? Oh, when you— okay, yeah, like what you're talking about, like when you finish the level. I gotta check for dirt. Gotta remember that. See, I always forget how to play every time I do this. There, that's clean. Hang on, that's kind of loud. The volume in this game is weird. So what would that be? What sound effect would that be? What? Let's turn that down. I don't know if that'll— what else we got dirt on? There's still dirt right there. Also, you said that you're stuck with— you said you're stuck with just the base thing? I feel like I have everything that I normally have. Oh, base gun. Okay. There's still dirt on the bubble stand somewhere. This is my warm-up practice. Shake off the rust. Is it gonna be— yeah, it's gonna be the underside. I always forget about that. That there's stuff on like the ledge on the bottom. There we go. I had that problem with Tifa's bar, with the tables. Also, I'm not gonna question how we have a power washer at the bottom of the ocean, but I love that sound. I didn't clean Tifa's undercarriage. That's not what I was saying. That's not quite what I was saying. It was the table. The table, and I think it was the what is it? The pinball machine? Gotta go take care of the doggo. Please do take care of the doggo. We will be here. No worries. All right, the path is done. No, I said Tifa's bar, because it is her bar. I'm just waiting for like more text messages to come in. The text messages that they were sending you from the Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy characters were very, very fun. You always thought it was Barrett's? No, Barrett, basically, Seventh Heaven is Tifa's bar, but Avalanche uses it as like their base. And this thing still isn't clean? I always forget. Gotta get the sides, gotta get up top. Door frame. There we go. So they've done Tomb Raider, and they've done SpongeBob, and they've done Final Fantasy. I'm honestly wondering what else they would make DLC of with this. I mean, it could be literally anything. Like, there's no trend. Matrix. There's no trend of, like, it has to be, like, RPG franchises or anything. Like, it's just... it's all over the place as of this DLC. I'm trying to think if there's something I'd like to see them do. Kingdom Hearts. Let's do that. Let's do Kingdom Hearts. Can you imagine? Or maybe something Disney instead of Kingdom Hearts. Just regular Disney. I could see that. That one level from Halo 2. That is very vague, sir. You're gonna have to be more specific. One where you start with only Needlers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember that. I don't remember what level that is. I know that that's a thing that happens. Don't get me wrong there, but I don't remember... I don't remember what that level was. I don't remember where we were or what we were doing. Oh, I remember that we spent like 5 hours on it. I'm pretty sure I blocked out memory of it. It was too traumatizing for me. That was rough. I feel like people probably think that we're over-exaggerating when we complain about Halo 2. But they just don't understand. That thing is just brutal. You cannot complain enough. You're gonna be like 95 years old on our deathbed, be like, fuck Halo 2. Of all the things I did in my years, that's the one I regret the most. Oh god, can I get... I gotta get to the back of this thing. I wish I could move stuff. Like, this is the leaf blower, right? I should be able to pick it up. Oh, sorry, reef blower, not leaf blower. Like, I can't get to the spot that's dirty. That's frustrating. Is there a trick to, like, get stuff that's behind something like that, or to move it somehow? Check under the front. Ah! Like, get down real low. There we go. Thank you. Still says it's dirty, though. These knobs. Yeah, see, it's like... I could swear that there's dirt on the back of it. Yeah. There we go. Tricky. Nice. I guess I'm gonna have to get the ladder at some point soon. So doesn't the, like, main game, the main career, have you, like, go and clean the Mars rover and all this other stuff? Where's there dirt on this? There. Those are special vehicle levels? So it's not part of the career? I need to just, like, sit down and play through the career mode. Maybe do it while I'm watching streams or something. Also, I like how the job was to clean Squidward's house. And I'm over here. He can wait. Oh, the imagination box? Really? I love it. I was like, it's just a box. What could it be? And then I looked at what it was labeled. This is gonna make me want to watch the old school episodes by the time I'm done. I'm sure of it. Okay. If I was dirt, I'd want to live here too, Patrick. What? Oh, if I was a dirt, I'd want to live here. You legit had to call Zombie over when you were doing one of the vehicle levels. In this, it was so cool. I can't wait. And I'd want you to live right down the way. Wait, do we have to clean Patrick's house too? Also, why is he calling me Patrick? I get the feeling this is going to be a little trickier to clean than I anticipated. Yeah, I know that we're not Patrick or SpongeBob, but he sent me a text and called me Patrick. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not Patrick. Okay, let me go up this thing. Fucking sound effects. Oh, I love this so much. You didn't understand half the references? Well, that's because you're uncultured swine.
Firmly grasp it in your hand.
I'm just kidding. No, that's probably fair. Did you watch a lot of SpongeBob or no? You're a hoe for Power Wash. I know that. You would think.
Firmly grasp it.
You would think it's one of those things that it's like, oh, that sounds really stupid. Why would I play Power Wash Sim? Why would I simulate washing things? And then it's like you play it, and you're like, oh no, I get it. it's very relaxing. You watched it 20 years ago? Wow. Me and some of my other friends quote SpongeBob to each other still to this day. Oh boy. No, I thought I could make it. So, the references in this so far have made me happy. With the imagination box and the reef blower, the bubble stand. It's all the classic stuff. My one friend does a pretty sick impression of SpongeBob. By impression, do you mean... Are you talking about Peaches doing the SpongeBob laugh? Yeah. My one friend, you know, not like she's a mod here. Yeah, Peaches can do the SpongeBob laugh. It's pretty uncanny. Half of the quotes in your apartment involve SpongeBob. See, that's the way you gotta live life, man. For me, it's, I have several friends that randomly in text message conversations a SpongeBob quote will get dropped. Didn't want to put anyone out there. She didn't seem happy about it. Well, you don't put her on the spot and say, hey, Peaches, do the laugh. Like, it's just, it's something she can do. I'm going to preface this by saying, no, I'm not going to do it, but I can do the Pee Wee Herman laugh. I mean, you know, everybody's got a thing. I will say I'm definitely happy that this is not as complicated as the Sentinel Scorpion was. You don't have to hear her do it. You can just know that she did it. Just have the knowledge, I guess. Can't make somebody do something they don't want to do. Proof required. Nope. The source is trust me, bro. Okay, so I think the inside's smooth. Yeah, oh no, there's some spots here. You heard it, it's uncanny. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Get these sides here. I've really enjoyed what I've done of the Final Fantasy VII DLC so far, but the fucking Sentinel Scorpion was so complicated. There was so many nooks and crannies and like little spots that you could miss. I think that was the same issue that I had with the Lara Croft mansion. You used to be able to do a sick Donald Duck, but you physically can't do it anymore. I don't think I could have ever physically done a Donald Duck voice. I know people that can do it, but it just seems really strenuous. Like, I'd probably lose my voice. You have not heard her do it? Yeah, I thought you were in the Discord. It was when we were all, like, playing Final Fantasy one night. At least I thought so. This window's still dirty. There we go. She was physically there when you heard it. Oh, so it wasn't on Discord? See, I'm pointing at this one and it says that there's still a spot somewhere. All right, my place. So what, it was last summer then? Okay, that's done. Damn it. Gonna have to get to the other side of that window. I have to say, part of the reason that the bubble stand being there makes me so happy is that to this day, Bubble Stand is still probably my favorite episode of the whole show. There's just something about it. It's one of those, I guess, classic nostalgic things, but it's still my favorite episode. I've also got an alert of that episode. The hash slinging slasher, that's another good one. That's another good one. My favorite part of that one is when SpongeBob can't get the name right and he's saying like the trash bringing, the hash slinging or whatever, and Squidward's just like, yes. And then says it right. Oh man. Old school SpongeBob was made to be funny for everybody. Like, it was made to be funny for grown-ups and for kids. There were jokes in there that the kids wouldn't get. And I feel like after it got really popular, it lost that charm. Like, the newer stuff I don't like. I don't watch it, I don't care about it. But the first few seasons from, like, the late 90s, early 2000s, it'll always, like, be funny. I could watch it over and over and over. Alright, the pineapple... Suddenly I'm reminded of how many SpongeBob commands that I have. Alright, which leaf is still dirty? This one. This one right here. There we go. This one is still dirty. Where's it at? There we go. He used to just scream the walls will ooze green slime. Oh wait, they already do that. Classic. That's perfect for the workplace. And the thing is, that's like one of those things that a lot of people will know exactly what you're talking about if you scream it, but then there's probably like that one person that is not familiar with SpongeBob enough to understand, and they're like, what? You sound like a maniac. And then you'd respond, well, the maniac's in the mailbox, and then they'd think you're just a psycho. There we go. I think I'm almost done with his house. This one's dirty. Alright, how we looking? Something's here's dirty. What is it? The garage door. Yep. I may be a psychopath, but at least I'm on a path. Wow. I mean, that's one way to look at it. Alright, I can look at what I have left to do, right? How do I do that? Bubble stand sign. The sign's still dirty? What did I miss? Is it the bottom? It is. The bottom was dirty. Probably the top. Yep. There we go. Looking good. Oh, we do have to clean Patrick's house. Alright, well, I think SpongeBob's house is done. Nope, almost. There's a stepping stone that's dirty. Which one? Okay. Still missing the party of the Bobs. What? Still 99%? And one of the pineapple panels is dirty? What the hell? And your shoes are looking good. Wow. If this whole stream isn't full of SpongeBob quotes and references, I'll be very disappointed. It was on the other side? It's not on this side? Let's see. I'm not seeing any of them up top light up as being not finished. Not the leaf. Oh, bottom pineapple panels. Oh, like these things. SpongeBob, can I borrow another quarter? What's up, Spooky? All right, stepping stones, we still need to do those. There's another pineapple panel and a bottom panel and one of the windows. Okay. So this window. It's probably the bit in there that I could, yeah, there we go. Some panels down here. That one's dirty. That pineapple's looking shiny. Yeah, it's looking good compared to those. I think that's all of it. Just besides, nope, it's not. The path, still a panel. Still a couple panels. All right. Let's just circle around. See, I want to make sure that I'm done with each thing. before I move on to the next house. Because then if I get to the end and I can't find what I'm missing, I know it'll be on that house that I'm currently on. Bottom panels still. Oh, that one's clean. And I can hear Gary in there freaking out. There. Alright, so is that other than the path stepping stone? Yeah. So there's a stepping stone that's dirty. Somewhere. There. Alright. SpongeBob's house is... Oh. Bubbles. SpongeBob's house is done. I say we go to Patrick's house next. I'll put this in between these. Wait, open Patrick's house? Not the starfish spot. Alright, we'll save that. Let's get the sidewalk first. You wish you could live in such a simple house like Patrick. You want to live in a rock? I feel like I need a bigger thing for this. Can I use multi-purpose cleaner? Stone cleaner! I don't know if that's... Did I pick the right nozzle for that? There's the soap cleaner. There we go. Imagine how many friends you'd have if you were a dirt. What are these text messages? SpongeBob would still be my best friend if he was a dirt. Everybody needs a friend that dedicated. Yeah, that's what SpongeBob said. He texted me and said, like, imagine if you were a dirt. And I'm like, what? Oh, I don't want that one. Do that one. What? There. I can understand Patrick's house being dirty. But the rest of them? Is a power washer an instrument? Oh man. No, Manta, a power washer is not an instrument. Oh, that was Solism, sorry. You guys' names are the same color on my screen. And Spooky, yeah, you had the same joke. Also, why am I getting Dream Daddy quotes in every stream now? There's only like 4 of them in there. Manta's not an instrument either. Oh man. Except I got the joke right. All right. How do I know that you're a mod? The sass. Bullying the streamer, that's how. Your mod's self-banned. No, only one of them does that. The other mod bans you, specifically. Remember when that happened? I feel like both you and I are never gonna let Zombie live that down. You wanna be an instrument? You can take up singing. I've always heard that your vocal cords are like considered an instrument. Who did you ban? I don't think you banned anybody. I was talking about Zombie banning this side. Or did you ban somebody and I just don't remember? I remember Toffee banning Always In Girl by accident. Just for saying she doesn't like cream cheese. You think you did ban someone? Oh, you did! Oh, what was... God, who was that? You did ban somebody, Spooky. I remember this. I just can't remember who it was, and it was like a complete accident. I feel like that's a rite of passage as a Twitch mod for any channel, not just mine, to accidentally ban somebody. Was it me because I've been banned by accident here so many times? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if it was. I don't know if it was. I genuinely cannot remember who it was. I remember it happening, and I remember us all laughing about it, like, oh my god, why'd you ban them? But I don't remember who it was. There we go. All right, Patrick's house. I love the fact that there's a star stuck on there. Can't believe he lives like this. Get all the nooks and crannies here. Missing on this thing. There we go. Spot back there. You didn't even notice you did it until everyone else was like, what the fuck, Spooky? So what, you just really accidentally banned somebody? Like, oh, my hand slipped. It's Patrick, of course he lives like that. Okay, valid point. Valid point. Oh, I gotta get the inside of the lampshade too. Ugh, it's so cramped in here. I appreciate the minimalism of his house, that it's literally just a lamp, a chair, and a TV, but... The essentials? But no, he's missing one essential. Where's the refrigerator? Where's the food? Or does he just live on Krabby Patties and that's it? Okay. Now this thing. He doesn't need much. It's a simple life. I think he literally like this spot that we're cleaning of him right here, I feel like he literally sleeps.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you. I feel like he literally sleeps on the rock. Save the game. Thanks. So, this is really random, but I'm thinking about it because Patrick's a starfish. But one time, I want to say I was probably 12? I was like 12 or 13 years old. And I went fishing with my family. And we went like out into the ocean pretty far. Like we were out like on a boat, like we weren't near the land at all. And I caught a starfish. I threw it, like, I guess they were letting me use minnows instead of whatever fish bait they had, and I caught a starfish. I was like, oh man, something's tugging on the rod, and I reeled it in, and he was halfway eating the minnow. Oh, the hinge is still dirty. Gotta get every little bit of it. There we go. Okay. That was a relatively easy clean. You are now also power washing? Is this one of those games, Dizzy, where you see somebody playing it and you're like, well, now I gotta play it? It's contagious. Alright. Let's get his house done. Isn't it possible to have other people play with you? Like, can't you do co-op on this? Like, you say we should crash this game, but can't you actually do that? How does that work? You could be in there. I'm happy to have you crash. Feel free to jump in. I don't know how that works, though. Is there something I have to turn on? Alright, door's clean. Oh, you would need the DLC. Well, I know this side has it. He's Squidward. See, that's the energy I need right now. Like I said earlier, I really just... I'll be so disappointed if there's just not SpongeBob quotes constantly. Let's see. If I go to the menu... Co-op is friends only. Are you... This side, what system do you have it on? Because I'm playing, obviously, playing on PC. It says it has crossplay, though. But that's interesting that it has co-op. Well, I'll put it on crossplay. It says co-op off, though. Multiplayer mode. Allow another player to join and assist your career. Okay. It's on with crossplay. So, I don't know what that means. And now it's got my username floating over here. What? You see how it's got, like, my username just floating there? I guess that's if somebody else was gonna join me. You popped up? What, like it came up and said, hey, Lethal Dine is playing co-op? Text from SpongeBob. It's all coming back to me now. We did clean up last night. Pretty much. Gary and I got our second wind and tackled the stubborn stains, and Patrick sleep cleaned the rest with the reef blower. Go team. Yeah, that doesn't sound very effective. What do you have it on? I have it... I'm playing the game on PC, but I have crossplay crossplay multiplayer turned on. I don't know how that works. If it will allow either of you to jump in, feel free. Lord knows I could use some help cleaning all this stuff. Epic Steam Expo. Oh, I have it, well, I'm playing it through Steam. Yeah, I guess, touche. PC doesn't really narrow it down, does it? You're gonna test it since you don't have the DLC. I have a feeling it's gonna tell you that you need it. But I feel like that would be really cool of them if they let you join without it, just to be like, hey, you know, check out this DLC. You should buy it too. All right, let me do bigger. Oh, this isn't stone, is it? Yeah, that didn't do shit. Multi-purpose cleaner, maybe? That's not really doing anything either. We'll just do this. So yeah, you have to have it. That doesn't surprise me. Honestly, though, I have to say, as somebody who loves SpongeBob, $7.99, well worth it. But if you're not into SpongeBob, then I totally understand not wanting to spend the money. What's your room code? What? What's a room code? I don't know. Invite friend? Oh, there you go. There's a code of some kind. 1329637. Is that what you're looking for? To host a cross-platform play session, provide your friends. Yeah, that's the room code. You got it? Should I put it in chat? I heard a ding. Oh. Oh, dear God. What am I looking at? Is that what I look like too? Oh my God. Anyway, hi. That's what I look like. Well, at least it's like, in universe, I guess. We're not just a human down here. That was kind of terrifying, actually. Oh man. Yeah, that was a thing that just happened. All right, teamwork. Yeah. Wow, is this what I look like? It's like playing DDR and then watching a video of it. You're like, wow, I look ridiculous. I can do that too. I was wondering what the avatar would look like. I didn't even think of that, truthfully. I appreciate that it's in universe. I guess we'll clean off Squidward's bike. You a fish? You might even say I'm a fish man. At least you're not anchovy. The smelly smell. That smells smelly. That's a quote that me and my friends use all the time. Man, there's stuff all over this. See, this is like a mini version of the fucking robots. It's so intricate. Well, he's up there somewhere. I hear him. That's pretty cool that you can do co-op. So I guess the question I would have then is, if you're doing co-op, how does that affect your, like, earnings and whatever? Does the co-op player also get money on their thing, or are they just helping you? All the nooks and crannies. Maybe I should use a different, try this one. There we go. You would imagine both, like the progress and stuff would go for both. Interesting. I'd like to figure out, confirm that. Like, I wonder if at the end of this, because it's almost done. Like, I wonder if this side would get money saved to his profile. You're definitely getting money? Well, there you go. I would say that I'm compensating you for helping me out, but the game's doing that for me. The best I can do is say thank you. So, if the dirt was dealt with, but our houses were all filthy again by the time we woke up, that can only mean one thing. God, he's gonna say something ridiculous, isn't he? We're off the hook. So basically not my problem, not my fault. Is that what we're going with? I was not expecting that. Is this an Animal Crossing? It is. This is 5 p.m. from Animal Crossing. I was not expecting to hear KK Slider. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Valid. Alright. Oh! She's got the chair up here. Oh my god, the chair from... Seeing that, all I think of is that what he calls it? Classic. That is probably, if I had to say like a #1 SpongeBob quote, it's that one for me. I use that all the time. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Yeah. Doesn't matter what it is. You could be like, hey, like, you know, I was just being funny. And like, if I'm like, you know, your joke was kind of lame, I'm like, is that what he calls it? Good. Oh, made it. Oh, well, guess I'm down here now. Hey, Monta, this is a lo-fi of that song from Persona you like. Probably can't hear it too well over the water. Also, I feel like this side probably has better equipment than me for sure. Like, but isn't it not letting you use that stuff? Like, what's the point then? Folded brash more like belongs in the trash. We're using the same stuff. I wonder why they did that. Is it a way to try and like make it more challenging? Alright, I need to just move this thing. You want a bold and brash painting? They sell them like everywhere. Like you can get them on Etsy, you can get them on Amazon. Like I've thought about buying one, I'm not gonna lie. Meanwhile, all I have here is let's see.
How about this one? I call it bold and brash.
Of course. One day Zombie's gonna come home to a painting of the guy from Ghostbusters 2 hanging up. What, the Stay Puft Man or whatever? The big marshmallow guy? No, the bad guy. Oh, the ghost? I have very vague memories of that movie, to be honest. Ghostbusters would be a cool DLC for this. You know, you're not wrong, but I worry that we'd be cleaning up, like, ectoplasm. Oh, man. You know what? No, fuck it. Fuck it, that's what I want. I want Ghostbusters DLC. Why's this house gotta be so tall? Glad I saved his for last. What? Did you just spray me off the fucking ledge? Son of a bitch. How many stages are there? From what I understand, there's 6 stages in this. But, like, I think 3 of them are vehicles? I guess I should... Yeah. But I just very quickly and briefly read like a review article or something about the DLC. I didn't actually look into it too much, so I don't know what else we're gonna clean besides this and the Krusty Krab. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can do this too. It's like playing with Super Soakers. Oh, the Krusty Krab pizza, that's the, it's not just a boulder, it's a rock. That's another, like, constant SpongeBob quote. Anytime that there's anything to do with a rock in any sense. Alright, it's looking good. Definitely got a bunch of spots on it still. Whoa! Oh man, that caught me off guard. Whenever one of us sees a rock longboarding, we say that. I love this. I love everything about this. SpongeBob brings the people together. Frame. It's probably like a spot. There we go. So now just the rear window frame and we're done. Done this level anyway. Don't see anything on the bottom. You can move this with you on it. I don't think I can. I'm not getting a prompt. Oh, you said can you? I thought you said you can. There we go. All right, let me take a look from the street. It's not often you get to run around on Conch Street. Man, hang on. Move this out of the way. Look at that. Did a great job. Thanks for the help. Wonder what the next level is. I still think... I love that we've got the bubble stand and the imagination box. Honestly, I'm loving this so far. Alright, what do we got? Is it gonna show both of us? Yep. Nice. Oh, up next is the Bikini Bottom Bus. And it's a job from Squidward. All right, allow me to introduce myself. Squidward Tentacles, artist extraordinaire, virtuoso clarinetista, cultivator of taste and talent. Pleased to meet you. I can see that I'm getting sprayed in the background. I'm looking for an eensy-weensy favor before you split town. You see, the Bikini Bottom Gala Night is being held at Fancy this evening, and I plan to showcase some of my most accessible stand-up comedy. I'll be warming up the audience with some one-liners to begin with, and so tired of you out on the bus into town. Oh, so tried a few on the bus. But I just was getting into my flow state. The bus driver inexplicably let go of the wheel and covered his ears. I guess he must have developed some kind of rapid onset ear infection. Consequently, the bus careened straight off a cliff and down the incalculable distance into Crush County. Luckily, it soft landed in the sludge and survived the immense pressure and journey back. But we need to clean it up so I can ride it back in time for my set. If you can fit us in, I'll tell you my best joke. Man, they really encapsulated like how pompous and full of himself Squidward is, huh? Oh my god, and we we're at the wall. We're at rock bottom. There's the candy machine. I love this. This is advanced darkness. Okay, you're doing it terrific. Here's my best joke. Oh, here we go. What's gray, has 8 legs, 9 brains, and dies after mating? Squidward, please. Oh no, wrong book, hang on. Wow. You're reading your jokes from a book? Wait a minute, what book was that? Life cycle of the octopus. Is this someone's idea of a joke? Who gave me this? Squidward would benefit from the Shakespearean insult book. That's like right up his alley. I don't know what that means for me, for being the one that has the book, but all my love, mother. His mom gave him that? Remember when you had no UI in Far Cry 6? Yeah, are you having that problem now? For some reason you don't have... You can't see everything, I'm guessing? Wow. I don't know why you keep breaking games, man. I have to say, it is so nice to have help. It's going so much faster. Found it. Oh boy, here we go. How does a pirate ask another pirate what regional accent it has? How are you? Should have seen that coming. No, no, that's terrible. Stay with me. Yeah, that was very terrible. Aha, here it is, my greatest joke. This is definitely it. Which ancient cephalopod demanded a seat at King Neptune's table? The Ammonite? Is that a joke? I don't get it. Ammonite, I'm a knight. Get it? No, I didn't get it, Squidward. Stupid. Stupid! I give up. Oh, man. I used to take the bus to school every day, says Patrick. How does he know I'm doing this? Squidward hired me. And every day I'd have to give it back. Wow. That was a better joke than anything Squidward said. Patrick's over here fucking dunking on Squidward. He's like, I'll tell you how to tell a joke. Wow. I thought that was good. It was better than anything Squidward said. Wait, what did he say? What, Patrick's joke? He said he used to take the bus to school every day, but then he had to give it back. Squidward's out here telling shitty joke after shitty joke, and then Patrick's like, I've got one. He just nonchalantly like, yeah, Squidward's jokes suck. Here's one for you. Is this a lo-fi Riku's theme? It definitely is. I love that. Patrick would hold my beer, for real. We're 99% there. What's missing? Headlight housings, center panels, rear panels, and porthole frames. And something else. Windscreen frame. Windscreen, isn't that the windshield? Not used to hearing it called that. There we go. Center panel, rear panel, porthole frames. Nope. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Not seeing any filth on these. Yeah, are you seeing which ones are dirty? Windscreen is British. That's what I figured. Rear panel. That's the base panel. Rear panel. There we go. So still 2 porthole frames are dirty. And the center panel. There we go. Just missing one. Not seeing any dirt. Oh, guess he found it. Alright, we cleaned the bus at rock bottom. Yeah, so from what I understand, this DLC is 3 levels like this, and then 3 levels like the first one. So there's like buildings and then vehicles. Oh, here we go, the Krusty Krab! The one I've been waiting for, from Mr. Krabs. You know the only thing worse than eating chum, having it draped all over your business. I don't know what's got into that scoundrel Plankton, but he's gone too far this time. If this is yet another diversion so he can try and steal me secret Krabby Patty formula, then, like all his previous attempts, it's doomed to failure. I would say he doesn't have 2 brain cells to rub together, but he don't have 2 of any cells to rub together. Wow. Please wash me Krusty Krab down as quick as you can. Every chum-covered minute is $1 lost. Alright, here we go. What are you doing washing down the Krusty Krab? You should be helping me, you incorrigible nitwit. Krabs started it, covering my chum bucket with a complex array of dirty circles. Oh man, we have to clean the chum bucket too? That's incredible. That's actually funny. What was it, the Plankton joke? Alright, well I got the sign on the Krusty Krab. Excuse me, sir. I really love the messages from the clients that you get in this. It just adds to it. Like, they could have had you just cleaning SpongeBob's house and cleaning Tifa's bar and all that stuff and just leave it at that, and it still would be cool. But the fact that you get messages from the characters, I think that's one of my favorite things about it. I still remember talking about how, like, people used to lock the butler in the freezer in Tomb Raider, and then they actually referenced that. Like, Laura sends you a text like, is he in the freezer? Careful, SpongeBob. No. I like how Mr. Krabs hired us and we're cleaning the chum bucket first. He did say it was Mr. Krabs' fault. That's exactly what Plankton would say, though. Like, that... He's lying to us. He's mostly hot gas. I can't trust him. My leg... Oh my god, that's what I need as a sound effect. I need a sound effect of the guy yelling, my leg. Why have I never had that? How have I never thought of that? It would be perfect. The lid, Patrick. Y'all are gonna make me want to watch through the show again. It's fucking this side. I see what you did. I see what you did, and I know you did it on purpose, you son of a bitch. Okay. What did you do? Yeah, you know what you did. I caught a glimpse of it and I backed away. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't leave it. Fucking cursed. I don't know what I expected. Just doing your best to clean up the chum bucket. Yeah, you keep doing your best, buddy. I appreciate it. It's a big help. Forget movie nights, let's do SpongeBob watch parties. I would do it. I would show SpongeBob. Why not? I just put it on and like let it roll for however many hours and you can drop in and out. Honestly, one of my favorite movie nights that we did was when, I don't remember what movie it was officially, but we watched the movie and then we were like, why don't we watch something else? And then it turned into a movie marathon night. We watched like 6 movies in a row, staying up till like 4 in the morning. So, Mr. Krabs thinks that by defacing my superior eatery, he would render me too busy to concoct an ingenious plan to steal his secret formula. You've not seen any of the new ones? Like the new SpongeBob episodes? I'm a purist and I only like the original stuff. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that he was capable of such a foul deed. I've tried to watch some of the new stuff and I just felt like it was cringy as opposed to funny. I thought it was something only a real lowlife like myself would do. Well, at least he's honest. Indeed, it was the very next thing I would do. Krusty Krab is unfair. Oh, I forgot about that one. Mr. Krabs is in there. Alright, I said earlier that my favorite episode is Bubble Stand, and probably always will be. Monta said their favorite episode was the hash-slinging slasher. What about you, though? Dizzy, Soulism, Spooky. This side said he doesn't watch it, so whatever. What are your favorite episodes? You stole it? Need a different nozzle here. That's too fine. Let's try this. Painting Mr. Krabs' house? I forgot about that one. Probably Krusty Krab pizza. That's a good one. I think Krusty Krab pizza is probably one of the episodes that like most people will think of if you say like, hey, name a SpongeBob episode. What I learned in boating school, yes! I like the one also where Mrs. Puff ends up like in jail. Mrs. Puff, it's us! The frantic SpongeBob writing an essay, and all he gets is the. Yeah. Honestly, that's me trying to get through my school classes right now. Like, it's... Every time I sit down to do a project, I'm like, the. And speaking of that, I have to say, between all of the classes that I've taken in the last few months, I have one more project that I have to turn in this coming week, right? And in the last several months, I've turned in, I want to say 7 or 8 projects. Some were research papers, other were like presentations, you know, the typical shit. But every single one of them, I'm gonna confess here, I didn't try. I mean, I phoned it in so hard. Like, I barely tried. And the teachers just give you an A. I'm starting to wonder if my school is even a legitimate school. Like, there was one where I was, like, looking at the grading criteria, and I'm like, I didn't do half this stuff, and they gave me an A. I'm not gonna complain, but I think it's setting a bad precedent for future projects, because I'm gonna get into a class, and I'm gonna phone it in, and then they're gonna actually give me a, like, a D or something. Be a wake-up call. The study of Wumbo? I could probably do a project on that and get an A. Why is this so, like, hard to get up? Do I have any metal cleaner? The one where the bad guy was supposed to give Patrick back his wallet without trying. Yeah. So this is your wallet. Let's turn into a whole meme format. You're just now realizing how much of your childhood was SpongeBob. You had a good childhood then. There's also that, there's a meme that I've seen, or I don't know if you'd call it a meme, it was like a screenshot of a tweet or Tumblr post or something. And the person said that they didn't realize that SpongeBob was, like, in other languages besides French or something. And they're talking about how, like, they were so embarrassed they went to school and asked the other kids if they watched, like, Bob Leponge or however it's spelled in French. And they're like, what are you talking about? Man Ray is underrated. Dizzy. Dizzy. I like how you said that joke and the music stopped. I saw an opportunity and took it. No, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. Can we ban Dizzy? We can fake ban her. We can fake ban her. If that'll make you feel better, Solism, we'll do fake ban. There you go. We don't want to accidentally ban her for real, like some of the mods around here would do. God, this is like really... Where's the, this thing? Alright, finally. Holy shit. Ugh. Why does this have to be so tall? You know, it's better than 24, 25. I tried to set that up as a bit alert for 24 bits, but I couldn't get it to work right. So I gave up. The swearing episode, yes! And that episode has a special place in my heart just because of the fucking mod for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Where someone used those sound effects to censor everything. That was still my favorite mod for that game. Fuck all the silly costumes and weapons, it was that mod that made me laugh the most. Like seeing Barrett make the fucking awooga sound. It's just... honestly. Any episode with the Flying Dutchman. Quit staring at me with them big ol' eyes. Honestly, one of the best jokes in the show, I think, is in one of those episodes with the Flying Dutchman. It's the one where they have the pirate ship, and they crash it. And Mr. Krabs says, like, you know, damage report, Mr. SquarePants, and he says the whole ship is underwater, Captain. It's just, that is genius. You know, that's like one of the best fucking jokes in the show. You think about Barrett's butt bow a lot? Well, that makes two of us. That bow broke my brain. I didn't even notice it was there until someone pointed it out, and I'm like, oh. Now it's very distracting. I'm pretty sure that costume, though, was supposed to be something. I don't think it was like a random... I don't think it was like a random costume that somebody threw together. I think it was based on like an anime character or something. You pointed it out while you were staring at it, probably. Happy Lee Erickson Day. Oh man, I forgot about that too. All right, what do we got left on the chum bucket? Anything? So the letters still need to be cleaned, and then we're done. What's dirty on the letters? Oh, the H. There we go. So the chum bucket should be done. Yep, chum bucket is all done. We can move on to the Krusty Krab. Wait, are you sprinting? How do you do that? Shift? Oh, hey! You learn something new every day. Yeah, the run animation was... I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. I think one of my other favorites is the boots, the squeaky boots. Mr. Krabs, why did you eat my boots? And then when Pearl opens them, she's all excited thinking it's the flipper slippers. You really shouldn't have. And then she sees the boots. I mean, Dad, you really shouldn't have. Oh, it's classic. He was #1. Oh, we got a text from Mr. Krabs. Don't listen to Plankton. He's just gone and covered his own chum bucket in muck to try and look all innocent, so he has. He must think I was spawned yesterday. The Rusty Krab. Whoop. Okay, well, I guess I'm down here now. Can I use the extension? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Why wasn't I doing this sooner? Long distance. This would have made the chum bucket so much easier. You know, I used to quote they forgot my, from Krusty Krab Pizza, you forgot my drink. I used to quote that thinking it was funny, and now it's actually happened to me so many times. That I think of it. Like, out of the last, I don't know, let's say 5 times that I've ordered pizza in the last, you know, year or two, they've only remembered my drink once. Alright, we done with the sign? Guess I don't need this extension thing anymore. Please tell me. Oh man, you know what would be funny is if on the glass there's the drawing that someone did where they vandalized the place and it says loser and then Squidward had to wipe it off. It'd be so funny if we could clean that off the window too. Nope. Ah, that would have been a nice detail. SpongeBob getting drunk off the sundaes. I have the picture of the waiter when he's just sitting there looking just like he just hates his life. And there's ice cream flying through the air. I have that saved in like my reaction picture folder. Go back out and look from the place? What? Oh, go look out back. Oh, for God's sake. Nematodes are people too, and there's... Wow, they actually put this here? I don't want to clean it. Crab smells. Look in it. Mayo. Wow. Oh my god! Bold and brash! Oh, that's funny. Dogfish hearts catfish. Camp coral for life. Starfish rule. Barnacle head. Oh my god. Ravioli, ravioli. And of course, fun. Love it. Guess we gotta clean it though. Yeah, the magic conch. They picked a good place to throw some references. These wheels? And they really want you to get down in there, huh? The boy cries you a sweater of tears, and you kill him. Oh, man. I have the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob on DVD, if you can remember that technology. So it'd be pretty easy for me to hook it up and do it as like a Discord thing. Also, Dizzy, striped sweater. I had requested that in the Trombone Champ Discord, and nobody ever did anything with it. You also own SpongeBob on DVD, so a person of culture, I see. Those aren't pies; they're bombs. I love how he just says it so plainly. You know, if I were to die right now and some sort of fiery explosion caused due to the carelessness of a friend, well, that would just be okay. Nope. I can understand the dumpster being dirty. Speaking of fiery explosions, Zombie said you're not allowed to shoot fireworks. That's probably a good thing. You'd prefer to keep your fingers, you know? Inner dumpster is clean. Alright, outer dumpster and dumpster rim, still dirty. What am I missing? This is still dirty. Is it something like, oh, the bottom maybe? There we go. A text from Patrick. What's covered in dirt, has one round leg, and likes hopping a lot? Oh, Lord. Because whatever it is, it just left. Oh, he's literally asking. Good old Roman candle fights? Did you fight people with Roman candles? What do you mean, good old? That's not something I've ever done in my life. How is that something that's good old? Like, ah, yeah, classic. Solism, we need to hang out. What, so you can shoot off a bunch of rockets? You gotta be careful when you're doing stuff like that, or else you'll, you know, light a field behind a school on fire. Not that me or anyone I know has ever done that. Your brother and you used to have Windex wars? Whatever happened to super soakers? Why not just use a water gun or water balloon? You sprayed each other with chemicals. Lethal, we need story time. For what? As long as you don't get hit in the face, you're fine. Yeah, but if you get hit in the face, you're gonna be very not fine. Gummy bear fights I can see, but Yeah, if you get hit in the face with a Roman candle, you're going to be very much not okay. How does one accidentally light a field on fire? Well, allegedly. Allegedly. So if I had witnessed it, I imagine that what I would have seen would have been my friend had bought some fireworks, and granted, this was allegedly years ago, not anytime recently, and we took it out into a field, allegedly, behind the school where we would have gone to middle school. So we hadn't been students there for quite a while, and it was like midnight. It wasn't even 4th of July weekend or anything. It was just like, hey, randomly have a firework. You know, and you sat it down in the grass and lit it to try and make it go. And the only thing that happened was the grass caught fire, supposedly. And tried to put it out, and it didn't really work. So just kind of left. I don't think it like burned, you know, like nothing burned down, supposedly, but yeah, it was, you know, there was like a little bit of a fire in the grass there. I think it was fine. It was fine. But I wouldn't know. I wasn't there. Allegedly a barn burned down? I have literally, seriously nothing to do with that. But in all seriousness, yeah, my friend, he lit a firework in the grass, and the grass caught fire, and there was a fire like this big. I mean, it wasn't like we lit the whole field on fire. But it startled us, you know, and we left. So probably should have done more than just leave, but you know, we were teenagers. You know, all different. I will say, I think fireworks are neat, but I don't understand people that go and they get like the really elaborate, like super crazy ones. Because I just would worry about burning something down. Like there's a video where, I think it's the one that you sent me, Spooky. There's this video where this family like has all these fireworks like in their driveway. I guess they had like a stockpile. Like they were gonna just gradually, you know, one at a time light them off. And something happened, and like the whole fucking pile goes up, and it looks like they're getting bombed. Like it looks like they're in a war zone. The whole fucking place goes up. They're running and screaming. I mean, it's like that's what I worry about with people messing with fireworks. Also, I can always tell when this side is typing. You've never had any issues shooting fireworks? Well, that's good. I'm assuming that you are following proper procedures with them. When I was a kid, my dad was really into fireworks, and he'd always buy like these really weird ones. Like one time he came home, and I'll admit, it's actually kind of awesome. He came home with one that was the Starship Enterprise as a firework rocket, so like you would shoot the Enterprise up into space kind of thing. And it was pretty cool. But half the time, he'd bring something like that home, and it would just like go up and then veer off to the side and crash somewhere. Like they never worked the way they were supposed to. Personally, I like the little sparklers that you just hold in your hand and they burn out in like a minute. Those have never hurt anybody, I don't think. This thing needs to move. Sparklers are the only ones you've used. Those are my favorite. They're so simple, they're straightforward. I mean, I think you'd have to try really hard to hurt yourself with them as well. Like, it's kind of hard to go wrong with those. And I think I mostly associate those with parties and 4th of July and stuff. Because they're easy enough to get. Used to throw the crack pop things. Oh yeah, the little you're talking about like the little paper things that have like gunpowder in them. Those are fun. Those are fun. And you used to throw them at the ground at your dad when he was drunk. Valid. SpongeBob has texted us. Patrick, you're a genius. I'm not Patrick. Those dirt circles in the chum bucket are exactly the same as those left on our houses at Conch Street. Let's investigate. You can't go around being a big dirt-heaving hopper without someone seeing something. You pop those things in your fingers. I remember, so those little poppers, they have the kind that you throw, apparently at your drunk relative, or they have the kind that have strings on either end, so that you can pull them. So like you pull them and then they pop. And I have a very vivid memory from when I was a child, and we took a bunch of the kind that you can tie, and we tied them all over everything in one of the bathrooms at my grandparents' house. Like the sink faucets, the toilet lid, like just everything that you would possibly touch and use in the bathroom. And just waited. And eventually my stepmom went in there, and all we heard for like a good 2 or 3 minutes was like a pop and then a wah! Like, and it happened over and over and over. And she came out of the bathroom and she was mad. We were all laughing, but she was not amused. You stained a white shirt that you got as a kid with those? Or were you throwing them at yourself? Or someone throwing them at you? How does that happen? Did you scare the shit out of her? It's possible. I mean, those things are a good harmless prank, even if you're throwing them at somebody. Like, you're not gonna hurt anybody with those. You got in a war. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Making me want to get some of those things now. I wouldn't even know where to go buy them. I have seen all of the temporary fireworks stands start popping up everywhere like we get every year. You know, these totally legitimate businesses that somebody just putting up a tent like, hey, I've got fireworks. I feel like if I'm gonna buy fireworks, I'm gonna go through a trustworthy source. Like an actual store. I'm not gonna buy them from some random guy with his car on the side of the road, because, like, you don't know what they're putting in that shit. You go to Pennsylvania for yours? Why, do they sell stuff that's not legal in Maryland? Also, people are crazy, because last night people in my neighborhood were setting off fireworks already, and I'm like, it's not even July. Also, did anybody else, and this wouldn't apply to Spooky, did anybody else that lives here in the States experience the same phenomenon that I did through COVID, where during the lockdowns, people were so bored and had nothing better to do that they were just shooting fireworks off all the time? It didn't matter what day of the week it was, it didn't matter what time it was, and it lasted for months. And I remember seeing comments online of people in, like, other states, like, even as far out as, like, California, being like, yeah, people are just shooting off fireworks now. Like, they have nothing else to do. You didn't have that? It was constant here. Like, at least in my neighborhood. Y'all feel different in Maryland. I'm telling you, I saw other people online, like, on Reddit saying they had the same thing going on in other states. It must not have been everywhere, but there were people that were so bored through lockdown that, like, they were just setting off fireworks. Because, like, I guess they were able to stay up late and had nothing to do. But it was amusing at first, because I was like, wow, they must have nothing else going on. But then it got really old, and it lasted for months. Oh my god, wait. Hold still. Wait, stand still. I think I was standing on you. Hold on. Yeah! It works! That's a new strategy unlocked right there. Your favorite game is Gunshot or Firework? You know, unfortunately, we get plenty of practice with that in the US. I've gotten pretty good at it. I remember having a conversation with Peaches, and we were talking about, like, in certain places there's, like, people that will just go outside at, like, 2 or 3 in the morning and just shoot a gun. And, like, they'll empty a whole clip. And, like, you'll start to think, like, oh my god, there's been a shooting. But it's literally just somebody out there just shooting their gun off. And she was like, they do it to keep property values down. And I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, yeah, that's something people actually do. They go out and they shoot their guns to make people think the neighborhood isn't safe so that property values won't go up. I'm like, what the fuck? People who say gunshots don't echo are not correct. I do know that much. Also, a motorcycle backfiring? Bonus the round is it's the 4th. Yeah. What do you do on the 4th? Like, what if there's gunshots on the 4th? And everybody's like, nah, it's the 4th. It's fireworks. Like, obviously. Allegedly, yeah. Oh, wait! A jellyfish! I wish I could catch him. Yeah, Spooky, how's England? Probably a lot more peaceful and a lot safer. Dumpster rim. Oh, I missed that? Some little dirt specks here. And the rear wall. Alright, so now it's just the floor, like literally right here. Probably under the dumpster? No? Could also be out front. I think yeah, the floor wraps all the way around. Hello? God, the dirt specks blend into this too for me. I'm just gonna keep the thing running. There we go. Alright. How's it looking? Looks good. Shit was hard for you to see too. Yeah, it was like really blending in there. All right. The paddy wagon. Fish paste. The muck spreader struck again last night. This time it's hit Mr. Krabs' paddy wagon. No one's seen a filthy hopper anywhere, so it looks like we're back to square one. My friend Sandy Cheeks is coming over to help me investigate. She's the smartest aquanautic squirrel I know. You know more than one? Together we'll get to the bottom of all this. Let's split up. We'll search for clues in the dirt, and you wash it all away with your shouty water cannon. Oh. Hold on. What did I do? This isn't what I... What did I do? Press C? Oh, okay, thank you. I was like, what? That's a new trick that I didn't know I could do. I need to do that more often. The fucking paddy wagon. You know, it's a great design, but it needs better wheels. To go. Oh, can clean in here. Nah, yes, pickle wheels. I know, that's why I said it needs better wheels. Looks like some kind of spontaneous dirtification. None of its surroundings are affected, just the wagon itself. Exactly like at Conch Street, the Krusty Krab, and the Chum Bucket. It's almost like they've been repeatedly pecked at by some mysterious and hostile beast of the deep. I didn't know Sandy was a detective. Whatever did this has one almighty mouth on its hands, or should I say its face. This game having lore is wild, I know. And I love that they're specifically commenting about how, like, it's not on anything else in the area, it's just on this stuff. What's up with that? I've always wondered that. I'm like, how is it that only the thing we're cleaning is dirty? The Alaskan bullworm. What if we take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else? I like being able to, like, stay stationary while I move the thing around. It's less dizzying. There's only one I know who has the viciousness, the speed, the guile, and the diameter to do such a thing. It's got to be... Dot, dot, dot. Who's it got to be? Another dot, dot, dot. You know, you could just not text me. You don't have to type dot, dot, dot. One minute, I just need to recharge my device. Fucking what? You could have just said who you think it is. Like, why? All right. Yeah, we're almost there. What's missing? Missing the gear stick mount, the grilled seats, and the number plates. And the windscreen. Not seeing anything on the... Oh, there we go. The flag and the flagpole. All right, there we go. What's up next? The invisible boatmobile? No fucking way. And it's in Jellyfish Fields. I love that. From Mermaid Man. There's evil afoot. Evil. But it's no foot, amigo. It's a bubble, a dirty, dirty bubble. And he's been painting the whole town brown. We tracked him to the Jellyfield fishes. No, wait. The Jellyfish Fields. But he cornered us, and I don't think a round thing could do that. Finally, he sucked us in with his awesome surface tension. We managed to pry our way out with Barnacle Boy's rough, rock-eating tongue, but the invisible boatmobile is a wreck. It's covered in every type of gunk you'd find at an all-you-can-eat if you were a clam. Barnacle Boy says you have some kind of squirter that you can that you pressure into working for you. I respect that. He's almost got it. The dirty bubble. Let me guess, because it's the invisible boatmobile, it's gonna be just disappearing as we clean it. Sandy Cheeks was right. We gave chase to the dirty bubble, hightailing it away from the paddy wagon with a big filthy grin on his face. Oh my god, this is gonna heck up my eyes. As if he could have any other kind of grin. I can see you through it. Don't you worry, kiddo. We're gonna wipe that big dirty grin off that dirty bubble. Just as soon as we've wiped down our shoes. The mud's deep here, and I don't like it one bit. Oh. We've spotted him. Bobbing evilly north. Wait a minute, do you realize what's north of here? I love that there's like a progressive story from level to level. I don't. I have no sense of direction. Barnacle Boy says that due north is the Goo Lagoon. Yeah, this is really... How do they do this? But I don't care who's do what. If the dirty bubble makes it that far, we can all kiss goodbye to at least 7 colors of the rainbow. All these jellyfish are really testing our supply of antihistamines. And Mermaid Man already has a rash from being inside the dirty bubble. This is trippy. We're having to apply a real pharmaceutical matrix out here. Wow. My god. Am I supposed to tell where to clean? Okay, there's a door that's still dirty. Ah, there we go. Should probably get that rash looked at, Mermaid Man. That was really neat, but that was like actually kind of like hard to see where to clean stuff. The Murmalayer. Welcome, friend. Welcome to the elusive prison of Fengor. No, wait. I mean the Murmalayer. I live here, don't I? And guess what? That dirty, dirty bubble has struck again, this time within our very walls. Don't ask me how, but he escaped, ran around, dirtied up the place before, quick as night, sneaking back into his impregnable hold, from which escape is impossible. And look what he's done to the place. He's made the whole 9 yards look like it's a festering nest of negligence. And for what? Revenge? I'd like to see him try. Do something, kid, before we descend into a pit of self-loathing and crime in Bikini Bottom spirals out of control. And don't forget those nooks and crannies. Crime flourishes where angelfish fear to dredge. This is where you stopped? I'm guessing this is the final level? Because what have we cleaned so far? We cleaned 3 vehicles. We cleaned Conch Street and the Krusty Krab. So yeah, this should be the last one. This doesn't look like the work of the Dirty Bubble to me. I feel like this one's going to be really intensive. Like the bar. Looks more like years of persistent dirt and inefficient cleaning techniques. What, so is Mermaid Man just blaming it on the Dirty Bubble? Now, this is a big place. You know, the remaster that they did of Battle for Bikini Bottom has been on my list of things I want to stream for the longest time. This game has made me want to watch the show and play that sooner. Think SpongeBob had a DS game? He probably did. I feel like he had a game on like everything. You couldn't figure out what this switch over here does? So, this side, what you're telling me is that switch confused you? Because that's kind of perfect. If that's what I think it is. Man, there's a lot of nooks and crannies in this. There's even the spots like way at the ceiling. Trying to clean the trophy wall? Where are you at? So I love that there's this picture here. Oh, this thing? Each item is a different thing to clean. Oh my god. That's so in-depth. I was expecting it to just be you clean this wall and that's it. This is kind of a pain, isn't it? I think I'm gonna need a ladder over here. Thanks, buddy. Nope. You forgot how good SpongeBob is? How? How do you forget something like that? I could never forget. Because it hasn't been good for years. Okay. Touché. Valid. I even said as much earlier in the stream. The newer stuff is not that great at all. It's on. I mean, it's really night and day. That is a hill I will die on. You go and you watch like the first few seasons from when it started, and then you compare it to the stuff that they made at the end, and it's like, just like a different show. The Christina Crab training video. Christina Crab. I love it. What the fuck phone? That's the best autocorrect I've seen in a while. Are you watching like the pilot episode right now, Dizzy? That's still dirty. Okay. Sailor Cup is still dirty. No, you just remembered it exists. Oh, I thought you were like watching it right now. That's a whole lot of hoopla! Oh, man. Alright, I think I got most of this. There's one thing here. The tartar gun? Is that what it... There we go. People order our patties. Yep. Ultra grinder. There. I think I got everything on there. Wait. What are you up to over here? I don't even remember what this thing is, truthfully. Like, Misappear? No, don't tell me. The Quickster? Elastic waistband, Captain Magma, yes! Oh, man. That's fantastic. Krakatoa. The costumes of the International Justice League of Super Acquaintances. Who would you be, SpongeBob? Is this like a group chat? Like, are they all in on this? I'd be the elastic waistband. With those stretching powers, I could change the channel without finding the remote. Patrick has his priorities straight. I would have said I could get something from the fridge without getting up. He doesn't have one. I didn't even think about up top. Looks like they're done, though the display stand for him is not. There. What is this thing? Those suits have some defined booty cheeks? Oh, Lord. Alright, Disney, let's investigate. Not really defined. Which one is the most defined? I feel like they all kind of blend in. I'm gonna say this one. Sandy cheeks. That was the Quickster. What is that, SpongeBob? I don't know how I feel about that. Prison chamber. Oh my god. Wait, isn't that the dirty bubble? Elastic waistband had some back. I feel like that needs to be in the quote bot. Especially because it'll come up as Power Wash Simulator. You're like, what? Like, what? No, not that one. Stick with this one. One, thank you, Dizzy. Two, it appears to be working for VIPs again. I don't know why it was ever not working. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't do anything differently. I didn't do anything. It was already configured to let VIPs do it. It was just being rebellious before. That's gonna make 0 sense later. Spooky, do any of the quotes make any sense? I feel like that's half the point, is they're so out of context. It'll make even less sense than usual, though, because it's attached to Power Wash Simulator, not like, you know, a SpongeBob game. Yeah, okay. Look, it was a valid question at the time. I'm not taking any questions. We're just gonna leave that as it is. Yeah, see that one, you don't know. Ha! There you go, Spooky! You don't laugh at me! I mean, that's a valid statement, though, like... If you have the opportunity to dance with Jeff Goldblum, you fucking dance with Jeff Goldblum. Come on. Especially if he's dressed like a vampire, right? Yeah. I don't care how corny and cheesy and honestly scuffed and poorly aged in terms of like playing it that game is. It will always have a special place in my heart. It's so nostalgic. Also, the like underground thing going into the trash can still holds up, I feel like. Like it's like playing Doom almost. This thing has a lot of nooks and crannies on it, huh? How's it feel having a funny community? Feels like a blessing, Dizzy. Without y'all, this stream wouldn't exist, so yeah, I'm thankful even if you bully me and put daddy quotes in the bot, I wouldn't have it any other way. Someone has to think we're funny. That's how I feel when I make a pun. Like, you know, like, what was it you said? Underrated? Like, it's so awful, but at the same time, we're here for it, so... I know that if I made that joke, I would have gotten booed, and that's why I think it's a fantastic joke. Just objectively speaking. I say a lot of stupid shit, it's hard to keep up sometimes. True. Very true about this side. He does say a lot of stupid shit. Also, yes, there's quote 13 deliberately. I can't remember who was here in the stream, but if you do the keyhole command that tells you which quote number it is, in case you can't remember, I made it pop that actual quote up onto the stream, like from Kingdom Hearts. I hate how, like, there's so many little intricate... Yeah, there you go. There's so many intricate little bits and bobs in this. Also, we recently hit over 100 quotes, finally. It only took almost 3 years of streaming. Wait, did that just say Patrick's ID card? Where are you? Amazing. Amazing. And of course, quote 100 was a daddy quote, because it just had to be. I look forward to seeing what the next 100 quotes are. I don't care how scuffed and cursed they are. Quote 69, I can't find the hole. Yeah, I remember originally quote 69 we had tried to reserve for Toffee. But then Burning's quote was like just too perfect for it. And what's funny is that I didn't actually like deliberately put that one there. Something got messed up in the bot and like the quote numbers weren't right, so it said like quote 70 something was reserved for Toffee instead. And that's the one that ended up in that slot. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't think we can do better than that. Yeah, that's the one I want. Look, I didn't sign up to get attacked like this tonight. I have water right here, god damn it. I'm gonna drink some right now. It's so true, you say, as I'm holding water. It's literally right here. It's not vodka. It's just water. Though I'll admit I have my Zero Sugar Baja Blast right here too, because how could I not? Y'all have no fucking idea how happy I was when I saw that today. I had bought a 12-pack of like the regular Baja Blast the last time I went to the store, because I thought that that was the only thing there was, but I haven't drank any of it because I can't. Which super acquaintance would I be? Super good question, Patrick. But I bought it because I figured that like if people come over they might want some. But then I saw the Zero Sugar today and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'd be the Quickster, able to travel vast distances at the speed of light. Wait, would I still get tired? If I ran to rock bottom in under a second, would I then collapse of exhaustion? It's a valid question. This thing is taking me forever to clean. Remember the one time you were like, oh yeah, this is water, but then you admitted later that it was Sprite and you lied to us. Yeah, I did. Bamboozled you, didn't I? This is legitimately water. I wouldn't pour a glass of Sprite and bring a can of Mountain Dew. That would just be crazy. Change the nozzles. You know, look. Stop making sense. I just get into like a absent-minded, I'm just spraying water. Oh, there we go. I think I got most of the buttons and stuff. Ah, there's still a spot up there. This is frozen tartar, so that's not the dirty bubble? I don't even, what is that in there? I don't remember what he is. Can I unfreeze him? No. This thing is almost done. You can't just ask things what they are. Oh, my bad. You can't clean with us. Where are there any... There's a spot there. The color of this thing versus the color of the dirt highlight is just really not good for me. Is there something up top? I think I see a black speck. There we go. Ah, okay. That's done. That pillar's done. Whoa. I have to say, with as in-depth as this level is, I very much appreciate your help this side. Maybe that's what I need to do, is co-op these things. Still need to finish the Final Fantasy DLC and the Tomb Raider DLC in the future. You'll gladly join for others? Well, then consider yourself drafted and recruited. One of these days I'm gonna hop on here and finish the last levels for the Final Fantasy and Tomb Raider DLCs, so... Yeah, it is so much nicer having help, I will say that. You still have to play the 7 stuff? I have enjoyed what I've played of it so far. I've only got 2 levels left. I played 3 of the 5. And cleaning Tifa's bar was neat. Cleaning the motorcycle and the truck was neat, but cleaning the Scorpion Sentinel was just grueling. It was cool to be able to, like, see it so up close, but it was, like, so full of nooks and crannies that I'm so glad it's done. I was never happier to be just done with it. Right after I was getting roasted about having soda instead of water. What are the odds of that? Get out of here. It's not facts. I've got water right here, goddammit. Tough crowd. You bet it's Everclear. Yeah, no. Look, if it was going to be any kind of alcohol, it would be vodka. And you can tell that it's not vodka because I don't want to yak every time I drink it straight up. I am not a vodka person. Everclear is a super strong alcohol. It's like basically rubbing alcohol. It's not good. And he's bringing it up because there are multiple stories about the time or times that I've had it. It's just not a good time. Don't drink it. Yeah, it's like you may as well just drink paint. I mean, it's no, it's not fun. It's terrible. It's like the worst fucking thing I've ever had. You could literally use it as like nail polish remover, okay? Like it's bad. Doubt we even have that here. Probably not, and that's a good thing. There's no reason that you should have it. If you were drinking straight Everclear, I would bow down and call myself an inferior man. Oh no. I think I could probably handle, like, a shot of it straight up, and then after that, I'd be like, I'm not drinking any more alcohol for the rest of the night. Like, it's just bad. How goes the cleaning? We are on the last level. This side goes up is helping me out. He's over there. We're in the Mermalair right now. You can drink straight 151. That is also, like, impressive, because that stuff is pretty brutal as well. You could probably use that as nail polish remover as well. You'll do a shot of Malort? Look. You know how they say that Switch cartridges have a taste? Well, they do. And Soulism here sent me a bottle of something called Malort that tastes like that. And I just have that bottle upstairs. Oh, God. Shots. Oh, Jesus. I feel like doing a shot of Malort is something that I would want to do once in my entire life, so I have to make it count. Because that can't taste good. I feel like I should accept Dizzy's offer sometime in the future. It's not bad. Wow. Alright, so who's in for the future Malort shot? We've got Dizzy and this side. Fucking terrible. You're here for it? Oh lord. We're gonna get a whole whole group together. Alright, let's all drink a Switch cartridge. I also have a bottle of Twisted Tea whiskey. And as much as I like Twisted Teas, their whiskey is not great. It's really not great at all. More shots.
Get in there.
What's up, Tommy? Yes, let's all drink a Switch cartridge. For context, we were discussing there's an alcohol known as Malort that tastes like Switch cartridges, which means it tastes bad. Because, you know, they coat the Switch cartridges in whatever it is that keeps children from wanting to eat it. And this alcohol tastes like that. So, yeah. Don't worry, I haven't, like, completely lost my mind. It made sense. But how are you doing tonight, Toffee? Welcome to the Murmalair.
How about this one? I call it bold and bright.
Never in my life have I seen such trash. Give me the camera, you stupid ass. Oh man, I forgot about that one. Wow. Pokemon Snap? That's old. That's old. How's the DLC? It's pretty neat. It has lore. Like, it's apparently the Dirty Bubbles' fault that everything's dirty, and it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. It's been neat to see the Krusty Krab and everything up close. And this side's been a lifesaver, because with his help, getting this clean is not taking 10 years. Truthfully, if I was doing this by myself, we'd probably still be at the Krusty Krab, and I wouldn't finish this tonight, so... The base game has a story, too. I need to, play the base game on my own, so I can get some money saved up and a rank saved up and get better stuff. Oh, that would be cool. Imagine if they did a Mario DLC. Just thought of that. I still think Ghostbusters was a good idea, too. Oh, Patrick Star. Whoa, the wall of superhero gadgetry. Yep, that's what that is. It was a pain in the ass to clean it, too. Look, SpongeBob, the bubble wand of doom, the tartar gun. There's even a paddle ball of fury. You can also help with that. I'm washing out Chris Pratt's mouth. Oh my god. Need some heavy duty soap. Imagine having the skill set to use that. The gadgets, not the soap. Also, Sotafi, or anybody else out there, do you know what this is? Because I think it's perfect that this side, you said you didn't know what this is. It's a little on the nose. You do, but you forgot. Unless I am wrong, which I could be. It wouldn't be the first time. I'm pretty sure it's the Orb of Confusion. No, you didn't have sound on? No, it's just, it's funny that you said, I don't understand what this is. And it's literally called the Orb of Confusion. I'm confused personally. Well, if you're anything like me, it doesn't take much, but that's just me. Why are there so many damn pillars? There's only 4. Is that a high number? See, I'm confused. Doesn't take much for me at all. The green light in your room really works. I love it. Oh yeah, that's God, what is it? What's that brand? Fun fact, Toffee, I'm pretty sure it's the same light that you have because I remember messaging you a long time ago to be like, hey, what kind of light do you have back there on your stream? And you told me, and then I ordered that. And I've just had the same lights for God knows how long. It's all reliable when it comes to the lighting. Look at us. Who would have thought? I need an extension here. Hold on. I always forget that I have a redemption to change the color of it until somebody redeems it, and then I have to scramble through my phone trying to find the app for it. Something, yeah, okay, I was gonna say the one in the center looked like it still had some. That one still has some. I think it's finally done. Is that one done? I guess so. Alright, we're getting there. It's starting to look a little better. Do I have ADHD because this is the most you paid attention to anything all day? Is it because it's SpongeBob, or is it because, like, it's satisfying to see things get cleaned? I will say this game helped me understand the people on YouTube that like power wash stuff for real, and they have like millions of views and stuff. Like it's really satisfying, especially when you see how dirty something is, and then you get like the before and before and after. You're getting actual ADHD tested. Are you doing that like coming up soon? Water goes wee. Those rug ones go wild. Yes, they do. I've seen those. I also saw when this guy did some lady's driveway or something, and it was like, it looked like she had a new driveway put in. I mean, it was crazy. You asked your doctor about it? Well, I hope the testing is helpful or insightful. You power washed at work the other day and you never felt more powerful. Humming Sword owns a power washer, and I keep meaning to ask him to borrow it. It's like the siding on my house needs to be cleaned, but I feel like I would have way too much fun with it, and I'd want to just start cleaning things. Power Wash Simulator IRL. No, because you know what would happen is Matt would stand there and I'd do this. And then he'd stop being my friend and it's just, yeah. It'd be a bad time. Excuse you. I have to stop myself from touching it. There's an out of context quote. That's the content. I pissed off my friend and ruined the friendship. True story, not clickbait. Hello, welcome back, Monta. How you doing? You're back. What have you missed? We have cleaned the Krusty Krab, the Chum Bucket, the Invisible Boatmobile, the Paddy Wagon, SpongeBob's house, Patrick's house, Squidward's house, and now we're in the Merma Lair. This is the last level of the DLC, but it's huge, so it's taking a while. Ruining my friendship with mods. Oh my god, that'd be perfect. 1 million views, easy. Right there. Now, speaking of ruining things with mods, we'll be doing Kingdom Hearts 3 in the very near future because I'm getting closer and closer to the end of Final Fantasy X-2. I need to start getting that configured and make sure everything's working. It's actually going to be really, just because of the files that I'm doing and the fact that it's going to take more than one stream, it's actually going to be pretty complicated because, like, basically my plan is that every stream Sora is going to be modded differently. So I need to keep track of, like, what files I have where, and I'm, like, literally writing them down. Like, okay, you know, Sora for this stream is this, and then for the second stream he'll be this, and I have to make sure I switch files out and everything's working right. It's going to be a very complicated process on my end, but I'm looking forward to it. Is this the Goofy Goober place? No, this is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy's lair. So, like, if we have over here Captain Magma, Elastic Waistband, the Quickster, and Miss Appear, you know, the costumes that they used when they teamed up. We got whatever this thing is. Stuck in some tartar sauce, I guess. Patrick's ID. Yeah, and here's their picture on the wall. And then, of course, the Orb of Confusion. I was saying earlier that playing this has made me want to watch SpongeBob, and it's also made me want to play Battle for Bikini Bottom, because I've never actually played it. I've wanted to, and it's on my streaming list. I've never actually played it, and this has given me that, like, oh man, now I should play that. Why is Patrick's ID there? Probably because it's not in his wallet. Like, that's the other thing, is this DLC has so many references to the show. Is it because of the meme? Yes, but it's because of what the meme comes from. Like, his ID wasn't in his wallet, right? Isn't that what happened? Then it must be your wallet. Yeah, exactly. A stream mayhaps for what? For SpongeBob? The idea of doing a quote-unquote movie night SpongeBob watch session on Discord has come up. And Battle for Bikini Bottom is something I want to stream. What are you doing? I thought you were spraying me for a second there. It's not my wallet. Oh, man. You need to finish these damn chairs? I'm trying. I'm a slow worker, man. Why would it be in their lair? Isn't that where it happened in the episode? I'm pretty sure they were in the Murmur lair with Man Ray, or whatever his name was. He lost his wallet in the lair. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was here. Yeah, they were teaching Man Ray how to be a good person, that's right. Trying to rehabilitate him. Alright, what is missing? There's a spot that's still dirty on this somewhere. Looks like the back. Yes, we were discussing our favorite SpongeBob episodes earlier. Mine is still Bubble Stand. Magic Conch? There was a reference to that. The dumpster outside of the Krusty Krab had a bunch of, like, graffiti on it in the dirt. One of them was that someone had drawn the Magic Conch. And for some reason, Sexy Squidward's face was there, too. The references in this are just, like, really on point. It's not just to the show, like, there's... everybody's favorites. The hash-slinging slasher is still your favorite? That's a good one. Solism mentioned how he would yell the walls will ooze green slime at work, so... What is... no, on the back, okay, there's a spot. There. Then he was flickering the lights. You know, that's one of the jokes that, like, I didn't get as a kid. Like, it just felt like a really random thing that happened in the show. There's a lot of bangers. But see, that's the thing, is all of these episodes that we're naming, that we're saying are our favorites, are all from the early seasons. Krusty Krab pizza. Yeah, that's a... someone else said that was their favorite. I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. I can't remember who said that. I think it was Spooky? Yeah, okay, I got it right. Like, I've only got like 4 brain cells, so I'm trying to remember things while I'm cleaning. Alright, there. Table's done. And yeah, that's the other thing. We've mentioned so many episodes. It's like mental overload. SpongeBob. So there he is, the sauce of all evil. What? Oh, the monitor's on. The dirty bubble, trapped in the brine of justice. Hello? What's happening? What? You trying to tell me something? I don't know what just happened. What's up, Lady Blue? How you doing? Flip the switch? I did. Getting ready to play some D&D. Nice. Are you DMing or are you just playing? DM session was Tuesday. So you're playing more than one? Seems like a lot to keep up with. You're playing 3. Holy shit. Oh god, this whole section back here too. Wait, I need a stool. Didn't we have one? One you run and 2 others you play in. Are they all different groups? Or do you have a group that plays more than one session? It's really not that bad when you don't have players like us. True, I am very much inefficient with this game, I think. Water goes wee, as Toffee said. Oh, you meant in D&D. That's also true. I mean, you could say that about anything we play. Doesn't matter if it's a video game or a tabletop game. The more chaos there is, the better the stories. See, that's I agree. And I feel like that's applicable for everything. Like, with streaming. My favorite memories of streaming are usually when something was very chaotic. Your washing technique is setting off your OCD. Why, do you hate it? Do you hate it? Do you just, like, absolutely hate it? Then I'm gonna keep doing it. Chaos. It all gets clean eventually. You hate that you only use that one small spray nozzle? What else am I supposed to use? I use these sometimes too. I do use the bigger ones sometimes, but I feel like they don't wash as well. Like, it leaves a lot of spots. No, Toffee, I won't. Also, the soap, you run out so fast. Like, I use it, and then it's gone. Like, that says I'm out of cleaner. I need to change the cleaner. So what do I have? I have metal cleaner. Like, I'm soaping it down while he sprays it. Now I'm out of metal cleaner again. I did press R. It doesn't seem like I have any more. Glass cleaner? I don't want that. Yep. Hitting R, nothing happens. Buy more from the store? Yeah, it all says out of stock. And I remember this happening in, I think, the Final Fantasy DLC. I was like, oh, I want to buy more. And there's none there. So what do you want me to do? Glass cleaner, the best thing to spray on your siblings. I feel like that doesn't apply to most people. I don't want the metal cleaner. I'm out of it. Alright, there we go.
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it!
Someone knew the command. You can always check the command list. Shit, I don't even remember all of my commands sometimes. See, yeah, you looked at the list. See, exactly. That's why I keep that thing, because otherwise, I have no idea. What makes you think we read? I mean, I guess that's a tall order. Seeing all these little spots here. Oh boy. Toppy and Spooky get passes? Oh, what? Because it's 2 a.m. there? You feel like the site is pulling all the weight? I mean, you might be. I happen to be an idiot on this particular subject. Like I said, I just sit here and I just spray water, man. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't know if that'll do any good. See, these nozzles don't seem to do very well. That's like barely doing anything. That's all I have to do to sit there and spray water while looking pretty. Fuck! I'm failing on all fronts. The bigger nozzles are better for closer. The 15 is doing good. That's the one I'm using. It's working. It's working okay, I guess. Need to move slower, but I'm impatient. Pretty favorites on Twitch. Oh my god. You can't just demand that somebody sit and look pretty. I mean, like, what if I'm not feeling pretty today? I didn't even do my hair. I feel like I need a ladder or a stool or something. You're always pretty, Lethal. Thanks, man. You thought something looked different? Yeah, it's... Wait, what? I didn't even notice that. I thought something looked... Okay, I don't know what this says about my brain. You typoed that, and I still read it as different, and I didn't even question it. I didn't even remotely question it at all. Did feet is iconic? Oh man. Reminds me of Sponinku. Like, it's not just a typo, like it's a full-on transformation. See, like, these nozzles, I just feel like they're not efficient. A creative twist on a classic, if you will. Their different nozzles are for different cleaning surfaces. Are you talking about like material type? Or just like the size of it? There goes the professional. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I'm the apprentice. So what nozzles are good for metal? There was a style like 2 to 3 once where you just called Spooky different things because you just could not type her name. Red is the best for metal. See, I would never know this stuff. That's the little one, though. So do they have any differences besides the degree? Those barnacles be tough to get off, though. True. This side wants us mad. Yeah, I mean, this is like very efficient, but it just gets such a little area. The lower the degree, the more powerful. Yeah, I see that. See, this is what happens when the only time I play this is to do the DLCs. All these little spots here. Lower, I hardly know her. Wow. You'll be here all night, folks. You're supposed to say, I'll be here all night, folks. Don't forget to tip your bartender. Yeah, this is like, it cleans it very well. I feel like it just takes... Feels to me, at least when I'm playing, that it takes longer because it covers such a little area. Bartender, I hardly... Alright, look. Yellow is your normal go-to. That's the one I was using earlier. Tip your Witcher? I mean, you could do that too. Yeah, Toffee's on a roll right now. She got jokes. So many little spots. Drives me nuts. God, there's little specks everywhere. You can drive me nuts any day. I feel like you're trying to make a joke there, but it really just sounds like you're saying you'll tolerate me. Thank you for the hydrate. How did we miss this chair? Perfect. The placement. You're gonna put some dirt in my eye? Or we'll just power wash it out. Huh? It's a quote from Spider-Man. Oh, we're almost done. There's that one little spot there. When? It's in Spider-Man 3 when Bully Maguire sees that Eddie Brock has stolen his photographs. And he's looking at it and he's like, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Alright, what are we missing? The costume display stand for Captain Magma and Missappear. There is a chamber bulb for the prison chamber bulb, and button boards, and the lever. So we didn't finish the prison chamber. And then something called the balls of steel. And the utility belt. Alright, the balls of steel are clean. And the utility belt. There we go. So now everything left is on the prison chamber. The lever. Is that not it? No, that's the freeze lever. Oh, guess you found it. He's just smiling at me. All right, there we go. Oh, shit. Is this a water gun fight now? Man, this was like really intensive. All right, let's see what we did. All right. There we go. We are all done. Worst first-person shooter ever. We got them all done. How about that? So we did Conch Street, Bikini Bottom Bus, Krusty Krab, Paddy Wagon, Invisible Boatmobile, and the Mermalair. Honestly, for $8, that's pretty good DLC. That's pretty good DLC. I liked it. It was fun. It was chill. I appreciate all of the help this side. You definitely sped this up. So this took how long? I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. So if I had done this alone, it probably would have taken 6 hours. Maybe even longer, who knows? We will have to do the other stuff another time. I think for now, I'm gonna call it quits on that. With how cheap Mr. Krabs is, you're surprised he paid the most. I know, I'm surprised he paid it all, truthfully. Well, it's just, if I open the menu while you're spraying me, it just continues to spray me. Added a quote. All right, the balls of steel are clean. Look. There was a perfectly valid reason for me to say that. Anyway. Thank you this side for all your help tonight. Much appreciated.